Hey, this will be a video chart on FLMG, Fleet Management Solutions Incorporated. Before I get started, I would like to note to please check my IRP disclaimer. With that being said, FLMG is taking a nice little chart pattern here, so that's where I want to start out the video, get that drawn up, and then I'll go into where the supports and resistance levels are, and then hopefully that'll give everybody an idea from a technical perspective what's going on with this chart. So the first thing that I want to start off with is just the simple downtrend line. You can see that back here, price made a very nice move on the above average volume. So this day kind of tells us two things. The first is that when big volume does hit it, it's got the potential to move, and that's what you want to see in stocks. Too many times you'll see a stock with a big volume day, and then you look at the price and it barely moves at all. Obviously, that's not the type of stock that you want to participate in because something's just not right. But you can see that with the big volume, it did get correspondingly nice volume, or excuse me, nice price action where the price really took off. So the stock does have the potential to move. All it needs is a nice little jump start of volume, and it's shown in the past that it does have the capability to make some nice movements. So that's important. And then the other reason was this is the top of where our first part of the pattern comes from. So if we draw a trend line like that, you can see that 4 times the price has hit off it. We had it here, here's another day, and then here is a fourth day. So 4 days in about 2 months the price has struggled to get above that level. So this is the resistance part of the pattern. Now for the other part of the pattern, it's the uptrend portion, and you can see here, let me zoom out a little bit, there we go, that the price has bounced off this level 1, 2, we'll just about 3 days in a row here, 4, and then even right here. So you can see this trend line here has provided support multiple times, and this is going to be the bottom part of the pattern. And now looking at it, you can see that we have what is called a symmetrical triangle. Some people would just call this a wedge. However you want to call it, the point is that it's telling us that the price has been declining, but at the same time the price has also been rising because it's been putting in higher lows. And as you can see, this pattern is running out of room. So hopefully a big move will be coming soon, and ideally, and not to state the obvious, but we're going to want to see it go to the upside. So we'll have to sit back and see, but this pattern is starting to run out of room, so it's decision time, and either the bulls or bears are going to have to make up their minds on what they want to do in terms of direction. Now if it can get through the upside, the next question just becomes where are the next areas of resistance. And what's nice about these is when it breaks out, usually it can go on a fairly nice move, especially if it's above average volume. But the first initial key level of resistance that I'd have my eye on is going to be up here at the 15-cent level. So this is going to be an area of resistance, and if it can get through 15, then the next one's going to be just right up here at the where the bears knocked it down last time, which is up here at 17. And then after 17 is where things gets really exciting, because I'll pull back the chart and hopefully you'll be able to see that. Let me move this down some. There we go. So now after 17, you can see that basically the next resistance is not up here until well into the 20s. So a very nice, potentially bigger move if it can get through the 17-cent level here. But like I said, even if you wanted to count this as the next level of resistance, this level here is not up until 24 cents. Some people might say right here it's at 25, and some might even say, well, the next resistance would be up here at 30, and that's a huge amount. But even conservatively, if you said it was right, the next area was right here where all three of these highs took place, that's still 24 cents. So some nice upside potential if you can get an upside breakout. And as always, if you use proper money management with stop losses, you can keep a loss very minimal. But if it does break out and go the way of the bulls, and get through these initial resistance levels, there's quite a bit of upside room where it can really potentially make a nice run. So worth keeping your eye on and seeing if the price can push through and maintain above this portion of the pattern here. So if there are any other questions on the chart, please let me know. If not, once more, this was FLMG. Thanks for listening.